Evening, everyone. How is everybody today? You know the drill, guys. This is the Fitzy show. I am Fitzy. Show, what, 212, something like that? Would you believe? Dangerous place with all these bikes. Look at this. Right? Anyway, let's get on with this. So, booze. We're on a booze trail this week because my Sober October challenge to everybody, free Facebook group, kicks off on Saturday. Kicks off on the 1st of October, Sober October, which a lot of us are familiar with. So by all means, there's a link here. Jump in. I don't normally say it straight away, but it's just rolled off the tongue today. If you're interested, jump in. There's also a link here for the Brotherhood. Me and my crew, like-minded guys who just know there's something more to life. Jump in there, have a look, join up if you want, have a conversation. So anyway, let's get into this then. Booze. I've just posted my 1,350 days booze free. I'm actually a few days more than that, but I always post in 50-day increments, if you've realised. Apologies if that bores people, but it's a milestone for me every 50 days, and I think it's a good way to keep updating myself and other people. So up to 1,350 days odd. Surprising statistic. According to the app, I've saved £24,000. Now, those of you who are going to pull out their calculator, and there are a few, say haters, but there's a few people out there that don't like success and challenge things and undermine, which I find quite funny. So those of you with a calculator, the way I've done the app, and you're welcome to do a similar process as I do. The way I've done it is to drink, when I was drinking 2 bottles of wine every night, minimum. Sometimes that would be spirits, etc. And I think roughly the way the app works it out is about £10 per bottle of wine per day. So it's about £20 a day I was probably spending on booze, and I most probably was. £20 a day times 1,350. So there you go. 24 grand plus. Who's in it? Robbie, how you doing, man? How much have you saved on booze, Robbie, would you say? It's funny. Do a calculation. Let me know. See if you can do the calculation quickly before I finish this live in about 5 minutes. Let me know how much you've saved. Robbie's been with me for about 9 months, and we've been on a journey. Part of it is a booze challenge. So anyway, yeah. So surprise. That's why I use this app. Like, for some people, they don't like to sort of keep reminding themselves every day that, I haven't drunk, etc. For me personally, I find ticking it off, doing that little tick on a daily basis or catching up every couple of days is almost cathartic for me. It's a confirmation. It's a little pat on the back. It's a little tick of accomplishment. That's why I use the app. And every so often I remind myself of those statistics. So what I'm doing really with this show is just helping you look at different ways and different processes and different reasons to give up booze. I'm just going to have a little stretch up while I'm doing this live. Throwing my leg up on a fence, just trying to stretch out my legs. This is my 7th day of training in a row. I wouldn't recommend it, but I feel good. Everything feels loose, and I'm training for High Rocks. High Rocks is coming in about 6 or 7 weeks. I feel great. Losing a bit of weight, doing more running. So yeah, what I would advise, if you feel great and if you feel limber and if you feel, you get used to your own body, if it feels great, crack on, train. So yeah, in terms of these statistics then, I mean, some of them are crazy. You can have a look. I've actually posted the full statistics this time yesterday on my feed, which I don't always do. Sometimes I just post the day numbers, but I've given you the full statistics, so you can see there how much money I've allegedly saved since I've stopped drinking. It's over 3.5 years. Soon it's going to be 4 years, I think, in 3 months. And have a look at the calories saved or the calories not consumed as well. Those calories are into, I think it's 1.5 million, the amount of calories. They work it out. Don't quote me if that's wrong. You know, I'm only with that one. I'm only going by the app. I haven't done my own calculation, but the way I'm reading it, it looks like 1.5 million calories saved or not consumed. A bottle of wine is about A bottle of wine is about 700 empty calories. That I can tell you. That I can say. You know, 700 empty calories per bottle of wine. Can of lager is anywhere between 150 to 200 calories. A bottle of wine, a can of lager or beer. Yeah. So there's another little statistic definitely worth considering. Yeah. So, you know, we we go on diets and we try to, you know, we restrict ourselves, or guys out there do. They go on these mad diets, try and lose weight. You know, one easy little step is just don't bloody drink. You know what I mean? The amount of empty calories in that. Look at this sunshine coming through here. It's amazing, isn't it? Look at that. Hey, there's a reason why I stopped here today, isn't there? Look, I might do this more often. Have a little stretch up while I'm doing the story, the Fitzy show. Look at that. Hey. So yeah. So tune into the statistics as well. You know, if you're really honestly looking to either quit booze or moderate, a big why, a big reason, a big benefit or plus point is definitely those statistics. So I'll ask you that question. How much money are you spending on booze? And with all these things, do it honestly. Have an honest calculation. Yeah. How much money would you save if you stopped drinking for October? And how much calories would you not consume? Yeah. So losing those few pounds, losing those few kilos, getting that six pack, how much more easier would it be if you weren't drinking? All right. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. Hope you don't find me too preachy when I talk about booze. I really try not to be. I do accept and realize that everyone's got their own journey, and I'm definitely not here to demand or, you know, be, what's that word, evangelistic about it. I do accept that everyone's got their own journey, even with my clients, even with my one-to-one clients. Not all of them. So probably 50-50. 50% of my one-to-one clients have a booze challenge. So they're either quitting or moderating. And I'll say that clearly as well, that not everybody in my world gives up booze. Yeah. What we're saying with this Sober October challenge and how I deal with booze is you either quit, and if you are quitting, we need to be 100% committed to that and very disciplined. However, I accept that some people want to moderate, but with moderation, there needs to be a few considerations in there and ways of doing it as well. And the easiest way to moderate is to specifically plan out your next month calendar and plonk in days where you would definitely drink or most likely drink, but plan it in advance. What you don't want to do if you're moderating is just allow yourself to slip or coast from week to week, weekend to weekend, and just not consciously make a decision to drink or not. Yeah, that's where people fail, is where they haven't confirmed in their own mind whether they're going to drink or not. And what happens, they slip into that slippery slope. Just have a few, just have a couple. Couple becomes more than that, and a couple or more than that on that one occasion becomes more the following day or the following week, and it becomes a habit, a routine. And before we know it, we're down in the trenches trying to pick ourselves up again. Those of us who struggle with our relationship to booze. Anyway, gonna leave it there, guys. As I say, sun is shining. Look at this beautiful spot. My eyes are even squinting to the amount of sunshine, which is amazing. And the birds are agreeing with me up there, look, or the crows, however you say. Anyway, gonna leave it there, guys. If you're interested, as I say, there's links there. Have a look. There's one for booze and there's one for my Brotherhood. You're welcome into either. We obviously have a conversation. Take